This is not gonna be good. Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm not letting anybody in now. Uh, nice. Hello, everyone's in here. I'll submit everybody. Uh, Hey guys, give me just a moment. Can you guys hear me okay?
Hello, teacher Granny.
Hi. How are you guys doing? We'll wait just a moment, you guys, and then we'll begin, all right?
How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready for the story?
Yeah. Hello, teacher.
Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing? Hi, Hannah. Okay. Give me just a moment here.
Did you have
He's ready for the story. He has his juice box or milker. Can't tell what that is. Juice? Hi. Is that good? Is that good?
Hello, teacher.
Is it yummy?
Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone.
This is Milo.
Hi, Milo. Hi, Milo. How are you doing? How are you? It's like, no, I want to get away.
what?
You're this many or this many?
Mommy, banana.
Four.
You're this many? 4, 6, 7,
Four.
4? 4 years old?
I'm four.
You're full or you're 4?
Yes.
You're 4 years old. Wow. Okay.
One, set one. Equal.
Okay. We're gonna begin. I think we'll begin. Maybe we'll give them maybe 2 more minutes, and we're gonna begin afterwards. We'll begin shortly. We will begin shortly. Want to see if I can do this on the computer. Let's see. Haha. Okay, this is cool. Good enough. Okay. I was trying to screenshot the whole page, but it didn't do what I wanted, but it's good enough. Okay, we're gonna begin, you guys. Let's see here. I want to know something. If I play some music, I want to know if you guys can hear the music. Okay, so wait just a moment. All right, you guys. So we're going to begin the story, and the story is actually a very different story. You guys might know the story of the 3 little pigs, but it's not the true story. Because now the big bad wolf finally comes to us and tells us what the true story really was. What was the true story of the 3 little pigs? Because everyone's like, he's the big bad wolf. But he's like, no, that's not what happened. So today I'm going to tell you the true story, or the wolf rose. So everyone knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. They think they know the story. But I'm going to tell you a secret. Nobody knows the true story, the real story, because nobody has ever heard my side. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. They got it wrong. It's wrong. I'm not a big bad wolf. It's wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault. Wolves eat little animals like bunnies, sheep, and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But, like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. That's what it's about. This is the real story. Here we go. Way back in once upon a time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold. You guys know what a cold is, right? Achoo! Achoo! That's what he's saying. He had to sneeze. Achoo! And I ran out of sugar. So when you make a birthday cake, you need flour and sugar and other things to make the cake. He had no sugar. So here's what happened. I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now, this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. The wolf's saying he's not very smart. When he says he's not too bright, it means he's not too smart. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you guys see the straw house here? Yeah. So he built a house of straw. So, of course, the minute I knocked on the door, I fell right in. It fell right in. Boop. I didn't want to just walk into somebody's house, so I called, "Little pig, little pig, are you in?" Does that sound familiar? Little pig, let me in. But this is his side. But no one answered. I was just about to go home without a cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake, and then my nose started to itch. Achoo! I felt the sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed And I sneezed a great sneeze and whoosh! Look what happened. Didn't blow the house down, he sneezed the house down. And you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of a pile of straw, the first little pig was laying dead as a doornail. Means he's not alive anymore. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a very tasty cheeseburger just lying there. Or, Andy's late, but it's okay. Think of it as a perfectly good big cheeseburger just laying there, or maybe a really good salad, or an ice cream, or a chocolate cake. He just had to eat it up. I can see Hannah laughing. Okay. I was feeling. Uh-oh, did I skip? Oh, here we go. Yeah. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar. Sorry, you guys. So I went to the next neighbor's house. The neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He built a house of sticks. I rang the doorbell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? Not let me in, are you in? He yelled back, go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs of my chinny chin chin. Shavings. In the story, remember, it says, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. But the wolf said, that the pig said, I'm shaving the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And you know what? Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. I almost skipped a page. I had just grabbed the doorknob and I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth. And sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was a second little pig dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. He's promising that the pig was dead from the house. The wolf did not kill him. Now, uh-oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Now, food will spoil, right? Spoil means that the food will go bad, that it won't taste good anymore, right? So, if you leave it open, if you leave it out in the open, it will get bad. So, I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. Oh, some of my children are late. I kind of feel bad. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling better. And I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. Let's see here. I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. Being the brains means he was very, very, very smart. He was the smartest brother because he built his house out of bricks. I like how you're laying down so quietly. That's very good. I like how you're enjoying the story, you guys. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what the little porker answered? He said, get out of here, Wolf, don't bother me again. The pig said, get out of here. Don't bother me. Go away. Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't give me one little cup. For my dear old granny's birthday cake. What a pig! You guys get the joke? He has all this sugar, and the wolf said, what a pig! You get it, Jenny? I don't know if the kids get it, though. I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake. When I left my cold coming on, I huffed, I snuffed, achoo! Then the third little pig yelled, and your old granny can sit on a pin. Wow, that's a rude little pig. The little pig said, your granny can sit on a pin. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fella, but when someone talks about my granny like that, I go crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down this pig's door, and the whole time I was huffing and puffing. And sneezing and making a real scene. But the rest, as they can say, is history. The news reporters found out about the two little pigs. News reporters like the news on TV and that I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they just upped the story. They made it better. This is what the wolf's saying. They made the story better with that huff and puff and blow your house down. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. The real story. I was framed because I didn't do anything wrong. But maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar. All right, you guys, that's the end of the story. Did you guys like it? Was it a funny story? You can unmute yourselves, you guys. You can talk about it. Was it a funny story? Yeah?
I
Yeah, you like the story.
Yeah?
I like the story.
don't want
Do you like the story? Oh, thank you. I could see it made you sleepy, huh? Yeah, it's a very funny story about,
story.
huh?
Story very funny.
It is, huh? Because you never hear about the big bad wolf. He's the bad guy. But now the wolf's like, no, I wasn't the bad guy. I was the good guy. I just wanted sugar. So, Hannah, do you believe the wolf? Do you believe the wolf or no?
Wow.
No, no.
No?
Not.
Fat, do you believe the wolf?
No,
No, you don't believe the wolf? He's a... I don't know who to believe. I don't know if it's the pigs or if it's the wolf. Fat, do you believe the wolf? What do you think? All right. So, I wrote some questions.
I don't like a sugar.
You don't think he wanted sugar? You think he just wanted to eat all the pigs? You don't think he was making a birthday cake for his grandma? You don't think he was making a birthday cake for his grandma? I don't know. I think the part about eating the pigs is a little fishy if you ask me. You know, he sneezed? Did he really sneeze? I don't know. It looked like he blew the house down. He didn't sneeze.
Think a big sneeze, but not a sneeze.
A sneeze is like, achoo! I think it's a pretty big sneeze for a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not so sure if he's telling the truth or not. All right. So, do you guys remember what were the three houses made of? That's an easy one. Who remembers the three houses that he went to? What were the three houses? What was the first house? Who remembers the first house? Was it the house of straw, house of bricks, or house of sticks? What was the first house? Who remembers? I lost. Where did Hannah go? Hannah was just talking. Fat, Hannah, do you remember the house? The house, what was the first house? You guys remember?
The first house made by cheese.
Yes, made of this. Made of, I'm going to show you my screen. Made of straw, right? Made of straw. The weakest house.
Straw.
The second house, what was the second house made of?
Second house, stick.
Yes, made of sticks, yeah. What was the strongest house? No, it was, what the house was? Bricks. Okay, yes, if you gotta go, you gotta go. It's just a short story. Let's see. What did the wolf want to borrow from the pig? What did the wolf say he ran out of? What did he need? A cup of milk, a cup of flour, or a cup of sugar?
Yeah.
Can you say sugar?
A cup of sugar.
Yes,
Okay,
good listen.
And then
A cup of sugar. All right, let's see. My next question. What? The next question is, what happened to the first two pigs? What happened to the first two pigs?
Như một không gian nhỏ hẹp của phòng gym.
Wow. Go ahead, Fat. What happened to the Tren?
the first house is fly.
Yeah. What happened to the first pig? What did the wolf do to it? Why did the wolf eat the pigs? Why? Why did the pig? Why did the wolf eat the pigs? He didn't want them to go to waste, right? Yeah. So, I don't think you guys believe the big bad wolf, huh? Let me see the other question I had. Why? Okay, here's another question I have, okay? This is an easy one. Why was the wolf sneezing? Why was the wolf sneezing? What did the wolf have? Remember the beginning of the story? He had something called we call it this, a cold, right? He had a terrible sneezing cold. If you get a cold, you may sneeze. So he had a cold. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm not going to talk much longer. But I'm glad you guys. Oh, James, you just missed the story, buddy. But we'll do other story times, and I'm going to send everyone the file. So, James, you can also read the story as well. But I just wanted to read you guys the story, so it's the short little class. Did anyone have anything to say about the story? I know James. You want? Hey, who can tell James about the story? Who can help James know about the story? Because James just came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, James just came in, and we did a story. We have about 10 minutes. But who could tell James the story? Like, who could tell him what the story is about? What is the story about? Yeah. Hannah, can you tell James what the story is about? Or Pat, can you tell James what the story is about?
Three pigs.
Is
Three
it a
pigs.
yes? Who is telling the story? The three little pigs or the big bad wolf? So who is telling the story, Hannah? Who is telling the story?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who is this? The wolf. The wolf is telling the story. Yeah. The wolf is telling the story because it's the true story. The true story. So I'm going to send you guys the file on webtalk, and you guys can practice reading the story together with your parents, your sister, your cousin, your mother, father. Okay? Whoop. There you go. The true story of the Three Little Pigs. So the story is about a true story. So
Told by a wolf.
yes, it's told by the wolf, exactly. About what happens.
Yes.
It's about a
Yes.
cup of sugar, right? That's what you missed, James. So the wolf actually tells his side of the story. His
Yes,
side.
thank you, teacher.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. All right, so I'll send the story on webtalk. You guys have a good rest of your night, and we'll do another story time another night. If you guys want to make the story a time, I'll try to tell you ahead of time. So try not to be late, otherwise you might miss the story. So James, I'll send the book to you guys on webtalk, okay? And you can read the story at home. All right, I'll send the PDF to them, Jenny, because I think I could send the PDF on webtalk. I'm pretty sure, right? Can we send PDFs, Jenny? You know? We can't. Okay, she's nodding yes. Okay.
Great story.
Yes. So I'll send the PDF to everybody. All right, you guys. Good night, you guys. Thank you for coming for the story. All right,
Thank
good
you,
listening.
teacher.
Mary.
Goodbye,
You're welcome.
teacher.
Goodbye.
Thank you,
You're
teacher.
welcome.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
teacher.
You're welcome.
Good
Bye-bye.
night, teacher. Good night, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Yes. And yes. All right. Bye-bye, you guys.
Goodbye.